So for all the people watching, I'm Anthony Rhodes Jr. I'm here with Louisville cornerback Jamie Vance, former Edna Carr alumni. If I left anything out, you can add on.
Nah, that's about right.
Most definitely. So, okay, for my first question, I mean, it's your freshman year at Louisville. You just wrapped up your first season at Louisville. So talk about that experience, and I guess first of all, you can start by saying what made you choose Louisville.
Made me choose Louisville. It was a nice place. Outside of football, the people, the city was a nice city, and I just wanted to feel like something that's like a setting that's just closest to home. Like I ain't want to be in the country or something like that. So we had a little city, so that's what I liked about it the most.
Most definitely. And how did you feel about your first season being there?
My first season, I had a solid little first season. It was a lot of learning. I had difficulties learning the playbook, but it was easy. Just a lot of like overthinking and but I know going into the next next season that what I need to approach different and stuff like that.
And then, so like I just said, this is your first year at Louisville, but for the past 4 years, you spent it at Endicott High School, winning 4 straight championships for your high school career. So talk about that feeling. Talk about going to Carr and like what you learned that you could take to the next level.
Going to Carr just really taught me a lot about life. It's not really so much of football. Everything, football and life relate to each other in a lot of ways, especially with the adversity part. Because you don't always get your way at football, and you most definitely ain't gonna get it in life. So when that adversity comes, you just know how to handle it and just keep pushing through it.
Definitely. And then I actually a while ago, because we have been kind of trying to get this plan, but I asked people like to ask you questions. Somebody asked, who was the hardest person that you ever had to like check or cover?
Coy Moore. He the best receiver I ever checked, but I've been on court since I was 5, so we've been going at it since we was 5, 6 years old. So like it's easy, but like it's still a challenge, like cause he got his brother Corey Hardy at Camp Hardy. He a good coach, so like he teach him new stuff. Then Corey, a student of the game, it's not like he just sitting at home. He watching football, he studying film too. So like we both find out what we could do to beat each other and just go at it.
Definitely. And then speaking about Coach Hardy, we also had DPT training with Coach Robbie, and you work with both of them a lot. So talk about working with those two and like how they help like elevate your game.
Man, they the best. Like it's either one or the other. If I'm not there, I'm over here. If I'm not over here, I'm over there. So it's like I grew up with Corey Hardy, working out with him and stuff. So like it go like drills. Like the reason I come over here a little bit more now, cause like DP actually played the game at the college level. He probably could break down film a little bit easier. He know the game. You know what I'm saying? So like I got it's like a easier. It's like more relatable. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easier to translate information about the game of football. But don't get me wrong, cause at Camp Hardy, he do a lot of drills that translate to the game. Like you know what I'm saying? They have a lot of people who train, but like they do drills that don't relate to the field. It's just drills. But them two really do the drills that help you get better and stuff like that. So.
Definitely. And then speaking about it, like I was saying about Carr, but you were number 21, which like you really put that number on for the city. Like you put a lot of people on. Like when people see 21 at Carr, they automatically think about you. Well, now you're not there, and you pass it down to Ryan Robinson, who is the starting cornerback for them. So talk about like your connection with him and how like you pass that number down to him and how you feel like he's going to carry.
Well, me and Ryan may have a different meaning of the number. I don't think he probably have a meaning for it yet, but mine was growth, because I had the number since my junior year, and I grew with it, and now I got it at Louisville, so it's like I get better with that number. Like that's me, that's my number. When people see me, they say, "Oh, that's Jamie, or that's Greedy, that's 21." You know what I'm saying? That's the number. So like, but if that's the number he got, that's the number he wanted. Now he gotta make it. He gotta make his own, his own image, his own picture of why he number 21 and what he want to do with it and how he want to inspire kids with it and stuff like that.
Definitely. And then being at Louisville for this, for your next season, which will be your sophomore season, what are you looking forward to? What are some of the goals you have?
Getting faster, completing another playbook, because I knew it, but I still had like here and there's with it. That's really it. Just learning the playbook, getting faster, getting a little bit bigger, putting on a little bit more weight, stuff like that, just regular stuff.
And then when did you realize like football was something that you wanted to do? Like when did you realize you were good enough to be able to play at the next level?
At the next level, well, people always told me I was good enough to play at the next level since I was like 8. Cause like when I went to camps, I never competed. Like anywhere I went, that had like a football setting with competing and stuff. I never like competed with my age. It was always with like people, 2 grades higher, 3 grades higher, or 2-3 ages older. So it's like, damn, who this little kid is, damn. You know what I'm saying? You looking better than some of these older cats out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. And then it just kept on taking off with it now. It's just, it's just what it is.
And then going into your game, like when people watch you, what can they expect to see?
What can they expect to see in my game? A lot of confidence. Just a person who gonna make plays, you know what I'm saying? A person who's willing to compete, a person they'll do anything to win, they'll do anything for their team. If you want me to play center, I'll play center, but for real though, like, I'll just do anything for the team to make the team as good as possible, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And then what do you feel like that's something you need to improve on?
I need to improve on my off man. I need to improve on playing on the left side of the field. Well, playing off man on the left side of the field. So that's really it though. Everything else, I'm really like smooth at it and stuff like that.
Definitely. And then we know about you on the field, but like take us through like off the field. Like what type of person you off the field? Like what are you doing on just a regular day basis?
On a regular day, like as football wise, or just like me?
Just you at home.
A regular day at home, probably messing with my little sister, play fighting with my little sister, messing with my mom. Sometimes me and my dad talk for like 4-5 hours straight. Like I talk to my grandma. Like I'm just a family person. I'll either be playing a game, but if I'm like football related, like I always like. Well, I want to be a sports analyst, but like I also want to train too. So like if that don't work out, I'm going to train. So like I always like whenever I get the opportunity to like talk to little kids or train little kids, I like really put my heart into it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like this could really be something that I want to do in the future. Like you know what I'm saying? So why not start it right now? And plus like I already got like all the tangibles that come with it. Like I go to Louisville, or I went to college. Like all this stuff that just come with it. Like and so the kids like. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Jamie, that's greedy or whatever. So they gonna listen. So like just project positive energy into the kids and just give them faith.
And then another thing, like before your games, before you get to play, like take us to your pregame playlist. Do you have a playlist you listen to? Like what you listen to before the game starts?
See, when I got up there, I kind of got away from the city music. Out there, they was listening to like a lot of Rallo and No Cap and stuff like that. So I was getting more to that side of it, cause that was just what was in the locker room every day. So that's what it was. But I still stuck to like Kenny Brother, Rob 49, stuff like that. But like my pregame ritual, I go out on the field, warm up, come back inside, listen to music until it's time to go out for specialty and catch punch and stuff. And pregame, that's really it.
And then like when you out there on the field, like what's the one thing that's like going through your mind? What's the one thing that's going through your mind
on the field? See, my first time on the field, it was a lot going on. But no, I'm lying. Well, not actually in the game, but like my first time running off the tunnel, it was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really all that. But like my first time on the field, I had a good practice. I had a good week of practice. When I got out there, it was just like practice.
Definitely. And then like you have your tattoo like with the wing.
Yeah.
That's a wing, right?
Yeah, it's a wing.
So like I always wondered, like when I first saw you got it, I was like, well, why just one side, why the other side? Is that meaning behind the tattoo?
I was gonna get the other side, but I got this side first, cause the wing is stands for my papa. He died when I was, he was about 10 years old. I mean, I was about 10 years old. He got caught in the crossfire, and the last picture I took with him, he was holding me in his right arm. So that's why I got it on this side.
Definitely. Definitely. And then as we kind of winding it down, is that a message that you want to leave to the people soon to be watching, and to the younger kids that you was saying?
I mean, just keep working hard, keep being consistent. I mean, being consistent hard, but to be successful, you gotta do things you don't want to do. Like, just straight up, like, oh, if you don't feel like working, you gotta push yourself through things that you don't want to do always. So that's gonna get you the furthest.
Definitely. And then being in the ACC, like, are you excited about playing in the ACC? And like being there for, of course, like you completed your first season.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any receiver that you're looking to face up against in the ACC?
No, not really. I'm just gonna go week by week and prepare at my best and just play football.
Definitely. And I guess, if you had one word to describe yourself, what would that one word be?
Pure.
Why that word pure?
Cause I'm real. I'm real, man. I'm real.
Definitely. Well, to wrap it up, I'm Anthony Rhodes Jr. I'm in with Jamie Greedy Vance, Louisville cornerback, former Car alumni. Thank y'all for checking it out. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you, Greedy, for your time.
Appreciate it.